Hi, and welcome to my first playthrough of Welcome to Your Perfect Home. Unlike some solo games that I want to try, I've never played this as a multiplayer either. So this is going to be a learning experience all the way around. And so I have already reviewed the rules. I have shuffled this deck. This is the entire deck of the construction cards. It does include the solo card. The solo card is mixed in to the bottom half of the deck. And I have 3 plans that I chose randomly, a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3, that I did choose randomly from the 1, 2, and 3s. So I did not choose these. And I have a player aid card here, and I have my score sheet. So I am still learning, obviously, brand new to me. I have reviewed the rules, followed those setup steps. So, beginning of the game, the architect picks 3 construction cards, chooses 2 of these 3 cards, one for its number, the other for its effect. So I've got a 3, 8, and a 9, and I have these effects available. I have the temp agency, and I have the pool manufacturer. So for the pool manufacturer, because I don't have the 0 spot checked off, selecting the pool manufacturer with the 3 and trying to stick it in the 3 slot would be not very useful. The temp agency allows me to add or subtract 1 or 2 to the number of the house I'm building. For each temp hired, I check a box from the temp agency, and so that allows me to change. So really, none of these are great here for me. I think I'm going to choose, so the cards themselves go from 1 to 15. The houses have to be ascending order from left to right in the street. Okay, I think I'm going to do a 3. I don't have room to run out of numbers on this street. I'm going to do a 3, and I'm going to do the pool here. And that's going to let me, I think that's going to let me cross off the 0. Now that can't be how this works, because otherwise we would never get to 36. I think this is the points that we get at the end of the game. Is that what this is? Yes, these are the pool's points. Okay, so I am actually going to do the 3 and the 9. I'm going to write in the 3 right here. It has a pool planned. The pool is built. So I get to scratch off that. Exactly what I'm doing. Then all 3 of these are discarded, and I go again. 1, 2, 3. I could build a park. So the landscaper allows me to create a park, and they get checked in order. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna put the number 5 right here and cross off. And again, I don't know if this is the best way to do it. I don't know what's going on. I'm just learning as I go. So here we have fence, and we have a real estate agent and another park. Let's see, 7, 8, 9. Go for another park. Or how does the real estate agent work? I get to choose which column. At the end of the game, each estate will represent the points. I'm not sure that I want to do that. Let's see, up here I'm looking for a size 2, 4, 5, and 6. I need 2 5s and 2 6s if I was going to do all of it. I don't know where I want my fences yet, so I don't want to do that. I think I want to 7, 8, 9. I think I want to put the 9 up here with the park. The 9 here and cross off. Okay, we have an 8, 9, and a 2. I could put the 2 here with the park and max out the parks for this row. Or I could do a pool on a 2 or a 9. I think I'm going to put the 2 here and make it a pool. Okay. I think, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did all by 1, so I would put a 12 in the last spot. But I can also skip a spot, right? I can just go up without caring about it. Yes, I can skip numbers. I think I'm going to put a 12 up here and do my park. So now I've got the 10 points for the park. And I've got a 12 there. Let's see. Now I have these 3. Got an 8 with a park, a 10 with a fence, and a 6 with a real estate agent. I could do a 6 here. Fence. Now, when I do the fence, does it have to be right next to it? Okay, so the fence does not have to be next to the one I just did. So I put the 6 here. I can put the fence anywhere. Okay, and I know that I'm going to need 2 5s. I think I'm going to fill up this street. I'm actually going to put the fence here. 2 5s. And hope that I'm right. Okay, I have a 3, 11, and 8. I do need an 8 for here. To get to maximum point on pools, do I have to do all the pools? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I'm supposed to put a check mark there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I do need all the pools to stay pools, so I don't want to put the 8 here. I could put a 3 here though. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I can put an 11 in. And I'm going to put the 3 in. And I'm going to do the real estate agent. I already said I'm working on these fives here. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out this 5. Okay. 12, a 3, and a 13. Another 3. And I've got this opportunity to duplicate it. So this allows you to duplicate a house number in any street in addition to the regular house number. I don't know that I want to do that. Well, yeah, because it's going to subtract from the score at the end. I'm going to try to go without that instead. So I've got a 3 that I could throw in down here. I also have a 12 and a 13. I think I'm going to throw the 13 onto the end of this row and cover up one of these temp agency guys. Well, but I could have done it, wait, but I could have added 1 or 2 to the number. I'm actually going to add, I'm going to make that a 15. Just so that I'm completely flexible with what else I play there. Okay, now a 2, 6, and a 10. I do need a 2 for here. And maybe a 1. Don't need any more parks, so I think I'm going to use this one for, well, I could use a park, I could use parks down here though. The temp agency would let me add 2 to this one, make it a 4, but I do need a 2 up here. I need a 2. And what was the choices of these though? Let's see. There's 3 1s and 3 2s. Okay, I'll just take the 2 as it is, put it here, and mark off another one of these guys. "13, 13, 14. Well, aren't I glad I put a 15 there? So I could put a 14 in there. Or I could put a 14 there. Cool. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it really hard to get a 15 in this spot, but it gets me a pool in a reasonable fashion. Okay, 7, 11, and 10, and no pools, so I'm not going up for that 7. 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll put the 7. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll give myself a break and put the 7 here, give me more choices. Okay. I've got the 7 here, and now I am going to use the fence card, and I am going to go ahead and make this a 2. So it's going to be the 2 of this number 3 plan. Do I have to do the plans in order? They immediately earn their points when they're done. Okay, so if I fill up one of these 5s, then I'll immediately have plan number 3 now that I've got this fence. Okay, 8, 9, and 11. Looks good for putting more in here. I think I'm going to put the 8 right here. Yeah, I'm going to put the 8 right here. And I'm going to do a city park with it. Oh, When I finished blocking these out up here, I think I needed to put the park down here. No, it doesn't say so. Maybe that's just at the end of the game. Okay. Ooh, I can have another pool if I've got the right number. Is a 1 or a 9 good for a pool? But I do need a 1 to go there. 9, 1 that needs a pool. 9, 10, 11, 12. I could put a 9 there for a pool, but I think getting the 1 is more important up here. So, good fence. I'm going to need 2 6s. I already got my 5s. What if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I just go ahead and call that a 6 just in case I need that. Okay. Got another shot for a pool here, but it could only be a 6 or a 14. Oh, I could put a 6 right there for a pool. Let's do that. 6. And it's a pool. Mark that one. 8, 10, and 11. 8, 10, and 11. Nine, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put an 8 here. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to put it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. It goes right there. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. Okay. Wait, and which effect was that? Hold on. I had fence or the this option. Was that an option or do I have to do it? It allows me to duplicate. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that right now. Let's see what I can get out of this. Oh, look, I got a 4. I need a 4 for this one right here. Definitely going to use that. Although I've just got a 1 here and there's only 3 of those. I sort of wanted it down here. Oh well. The 4 here is going to be much more lucrative. 4 here. Then I get a park, unfortunately. Does it have to be the same street? Yeah, it does. So I just wasted that park. But I immediately scored this plan. So that was 7 points. Is that how that works? Yes, so 7. I got a 7 for number 3. And now I'm getting nervous because I'm more than halfway through the deck, so I know I'm going to run out of the ability to get the plans. Oh, and I'm supposed to draw this when I do that. So I draw that. Draw this. Okay. I got a 4, 9, and an 11. I do want to put a 4 here. Yeah, I'm going to put a 4 here. I'm going to mark off the real estate. I'm going to mark off the 5 again. 12, 12, and 5. This is a 12. That's a pool. Do I have a 5 pool that I want or a 12 pool that I want? No, of course I don't. Okay. I want to put a 5 or a 12 anywhere. I'm sure I do. 9, 10, 11, 12. For the chances on everything again. There's 7 and 9. There's 8 of those. The 12s, there's only 5 of them. I've got 2 of them up right now. One up there, so I should probably go ahead and put it in if I'm going to. 4 13s. I don't know if I've seen any of those. 12 here and hope that that's it. Okay, and I'm going to mark a city part. 6 5 9. Okay, well, I could use a 9. But down here I could use a 6. Here I could definitely use a 9. For the 9s, there's 8 of them. For the 5 and 6, there's 6 and 7 of them. I might need them down here. I use it. I don't remember what I've seen so far. Here. And I think I am going to do 15s. Well, I'm definitely going to stick one over here, I think. So the 15. I could build a fence or a park or a real estate. I'm going to build a park. I'm going to build a park. And I got my solo card, so now I actually can't work on these anymore. I think. No, they all flip over, so I'll only get the lower score for them if I get them. Okay. So now 6, 8, and 10. Can't do anything with the 6. The 8 could go here and could go down here. I think I'm going to run out of 8s, and I'm not getting a pool with it, so I'm going to stick an 8 here just to be able to do it. I'm worried about not hitting any of my things, so I think I'm going to do the bis and cross out this 0. And I'm going to copy 12 here. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Only thing I can usually use here is the 7, so it's going to go here. It's the only one I can place. And wait, what ends the game? I'm confused by the cheat sheet. What ends the game? When the stack is empty, or player checks his first building permit refusal. Does that mean I can't play it? Is that what that means? Yes. Okay. Or when an architect has built all the houses on the 3. I wrote in the 7, but I didn't get my pool. That's sad. But I got this 5. I needed a 5 and a 4 together, so I'm going to build a fence. And I'm going to build it right here so that I now have the 4 and the 5, so I can get the 5 points for that. And now I have a 4, a 15, and a 13. So I'm going to stick the 13 over here. No, I have a 4 here. Use this 4. Do I think I have any 5s left? I'm guessing. I'm going to put the 4 here. I have a 4. And then I have this 15 and 13 that this is the real estate agent and this is the fence. I don't need any more fences, so I'm just going to go ahead and do another real estate agent here. And we're just climbing up on those 5s because that's what I know I've got done. 10, 7, and 8. So I'm trying to fill this in. I can do a 10, save room for a 9. I'll put the 10 here and mark off a park. I got my 5, so now I'm going to stick my 5 here, and I'm going to mark off another real estate agent. One, 4, and 7. I can use a 1. I can stick the 1 here, and I can do another park. And I've finished my stacks. This is my last go, but it looks like I got a 2, and I can make it a pool. So I got this row of 6 here. Unfortunately, I did not get the other row of 6. I'm just one short. Just one short. I guess I needed this one to be down in this row. Or I needed to use one of the other BIS cards along the way that I skipped because I didn't want to subtract its score. Well, that's the end of the game. So now let me score up how I did and see how my first game went here. So I got nothing here, so this will be 12. For my parks, I got 10, 2, and 18. So that's 12 plus 18, which is 30. I got 17 here. I marked 2 of these. How did we score this part? It does not actually say how the temp agency plays in the solo variant. That's, oh, okay, here we go. If the temp agency, if I got 7 points if I hired 6 temps, or I don't get any. So I did not get 6 temps, so I don't get any here. Plus 0. Here I had, these are completed estates, but do they have to have been on the cards? No, they just have to be a full housing estate. Okay, so I have no 1s. Maybe I should have fenced. Oh well. So I have 0 1s, so that's 0. I have 1 2, so that's 2. I have no 3s, so that's 0. For 4s, I have 1 4. So that is, oh, and I forgot to cross off over the top of these when I did the number 2 card. That was the 4 and the 5. Okay. So I have 1 of the 4s, so that'll give me 4 points. I have 2 of the 5s. Since I crossed all these off, that's times 10, so that's actually going to be 20. And I have 1 6 that I completed, which will give me a 6. Then here I'm going to be subtracting 1 point, which is annoying because I didn't even complete that estate. And then I didn't do anything here, so I don't have to subtract 0 here. Now I add it up. So 12 plus 30 is 42. 42 plus 17 is 59. 59 plus 2 is 61. Plus 4 is 65. Plus 20 is 85. Plus 6 is 91. Minus 1 is 90. What I dislike about this is that I have no idea if that was actually a good score. It does not tell me. I have no idea how badly I did or how well I did. There's my final score sheet. And this was a pretty fun game, except that I want like an achievement board. I want to know what I should be doing. I want to know how I should be scoring and what I'm comparing myself to. So I guess I'll have to play with other people and see how I stack up. Thanks for joining me for this playthrough. I hope that you like and subscribe and that you come back for more playthroughs of other games, especially solo play games.